All right, let's take a look at the roster. This is from Jack Duff and Orange and Brown report. Kind of breaks it down. That first column is locks, then bubble, unlikely free agents. So it's green are locks, bubble is yellow, unlikely is red. And when you look at that, Cooper, DPJ, Bell, locks, that's a pretty good receiving core. And you look at the defensive tackles, and you got Perrion Winfrey as a lock. He played well late in the year, and I'm certain they're going to give him extra time. Elliott and Togiai kind of underperformed. You look at the edges, you got Garrett and Wright, another young guy. Thomas is intriguing. But when you look at it in those terms, boy, do they need a lot of defensive tackle and defensive line help. You need guys that can play. You do, and you need three starters, I would argue, unless you think Winfrey or Elliott can turn into one. But that feels like a stretch, at least given what we saw last year. You need another end opposite Myles Garrett. You need probably two D tackles. That's a lot. That's going to be the biggest area to address. And especially when you couple it with bringing in Jim Schwartz as your defensive coordinator. We've talked about this, Dave. He builds his defenses around that front four, and he needs the front four to be good and to get home, rushing the quarterback, and to stop the run, right? And the Browns, outside of Myles Garrett, didn't really do either last year. So that's why it feels so important. And going back to the caller's question, that's where the most of my attention will be. Not that you don't need to get better on offense, you do, but it's got to start with that front four.